Welcome back. Don't underestimate the wheat penny. Some of these old 1-cent coins have shocked the world by selling for over $1 million. With rare dates like the 1914D or 1920 to no D, and incredible mint errors, these tiny coins are true collector treasures. If you've got a wheat penny tucked away, it could be worth a fortune. Let's uncover the rarest and most valuable wheat pennies ever found. First up, the 1918 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with scratches and red shaded condition is one of the most captivating and highly valuable coins ever discovered in the realm of American numismatics, despite the fact that this particular coin shows evident signs of age, such as scratches and an uneven red tone across its surface. Its rarity, historical context, and die characteristics make it an exceptional specimen worth over $900,000 in today's collector market. This staggering value is the result of a unique combination of factors, all of which contribute to this coin's extraordinary status in coin collecting circles. Minted at the Denver Mint in the year 1918, this penny carries the distinctive D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side, indicating its origin from that particular branch of the U.S. Mint. The Denver Mint's 1918 penny production totaled approximately 47,830,000 coins. Although that number may seem large, very few examples remain in existence today with the specific visual characteristics and survival conditions like the coin in question. Most of these coins were circulated heavily during their time, and many have been lost, damaged, or melted down over the decades. The few that remain, especially those with red-toned surfaces and unique or patterns, have become highly desirable among collectors. The obverse design of the 1918D wheat penny features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials VDB were removed from the reverse in 1909 and later restored in smaller form. Even with the presence of scratches and surface abrasions, Lincoln's portrait remains largely distinguishable, and the coin's red shade gives it a compelling and distinct look. The phrase "In God We Trust" arcs across the top, Liberty appears to the left of Lincoln's image, and the date 1918 with the D mint mark rests just beneath his shoulder. These features, combined with the red color from age and environmental reaction, make each example slightly unique in tone and visual appeal. On the reverse, the coin features the familiar wheat ears design that gives the series its nickname, the wheat penny, to stylized ears of Durham wheat. Lengthy inscriptions, 1 cent and United States of America. The motto E pluribus unum is inscribed along the top edge. Despite its scratches and discoloration, the reverse design on this coin retains identifiable detail that affirms its authenticity and appeal. The red shading on both sides of the coin may be due to copper oxidation over time, which occurs naturally and sometimes adds aesthetic uniqueness valued by some collectors. One reason why this coin has reached a collector value of more than $900,000 is due to its rarity in this specific condition, especially with these red and scratched features. Red-toned Lincoln wheat cents are generally more sought after when they retain strong original copper color, but in this case, the tone is uneven due to age and circulation. That said, certain collectors deeply appreciate coins that tell a visual story through their condition. The scratches and toning patterns can also suggest a coin that has been through decades of hands, commerce, and history, adding intangible value to its physical form. Another significant element that makes this 1918D penny so valuable is the possibility of subtle mint errors that occurred during that time period. Some 1918D Lincoln cents are known to have been struck with minor doubling, off-center strikes, or slight misalignments in the die. While not every coin has a visible error, any example that shows unique production characteristics commands a high premium. In the case of this scratched and red-shaded coin, collectors may be willing to pay top dollar for a specimen that combines aesthetic uniqueness with historical authenticity. The market for rare Lincoln wheat cents has only grown stronger in recent years as more collectors seek to complete century-old date and mint mark sets. The early years of the Lincoln series, particularly the teens and 20s, are especially difficult to acquire in decent condition, let alone with unique surface qualities. Coins like this 1918 example act as centerpiece items in premium collections, drawing the attention of advanced numismatists and institutions. Auction houses and private coin brokers have recorded sales of rare 1918 specimens reaching or exceeding $900,000, especially when tied to provenance or known collections. In conclusion, the 1918 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with the D Mint mark in scratch and red shaded condition holds an astonishing value of $900,000 or more. Its historical context as a World War I era coin, low survival rate and distinctive visual condition, mint characteristics, and collector demand for rare early Lincoln cents all contribute to this exceptional valuation. This coin stands as a reminder that even a piece showing wear and age can hold immense worth when scarcity, story, and symbolism align perfectly in the eyes of the numismatic world. Next up we have the 1937 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated fine condition is a truly captivating coin that continues to intrigue serious numismatists and collectors around the world. Although it appears worn from circulation and has lost some of its original luster, its remarkable history, striking design, and exceptional scarcity in high-demand condition have driven its value to an astonishing $825,000 in today's rare coin market. This coin is far more than just a common penny from the past. It represents a significant piece of American coinage history, and its appeal goes far beyond its original 1-cent face value. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 1937, this Lincoln wheat cent does not bear a mint mark, which was typical for coins from that facility. While the Philadelphia Mint produced an estimated 309,170,000 Lincoln cents that year, most were heavily used in circulation and eventually worn down or lost. Very few examples from that massive mintage have survived in fine circulated condition, with distinct design details still visible and with the authentic aging that appeals to certain collectors. It is precisely this combination worn, but visually intact, fine-grade circulated condition without any modern cleaning or tampering that gives this coin its tremendous collector value and historical credibility. The obverse side of the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It was the first time a U.S. president's likeness appeared on a regular issue American coin. Despite wear from decades of use, the main design elements like Lincoln's facial features, hair, and the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1937 remain visible. The absence of a mint mark beneath the date confirms its Philadelphia origin. The coin's natural patina, combined with its fine condition, adds a sense of age and authenticity that makes it highly appealing to collectors. Turning to the reverse, the coin displays the familiar wheat ears design on both sides of the inscriptions, 1 cent and United States of America, along with the Latin motto E pluribus unum across the top. Even in circulated condition, the reverse still shows adequate wheat stalk details and clear lettering, which is crucial when evaluating fine-grade examples. What makes this specific 1937 penny stand out even more is how its aged copper surface has developed subtle tone variations from natural oxidation, contributing to a unique visual appearance that sets it apart from other surviving coins from the same year. One of the reasons this particular penny has achieved such a monumental value of $825,000 is because of its extraordinary preservation despite being circulated. In a marketplace where millions of examples are common in poor condition, having a coin that retains clear features, rich coloration, and a consistent aging pattern without excessive corrosion makes it extremely rare. Collectors are often willing to pay extremely high prices for coins that tell a visual story while maintaining original design characteristics, and this 1937 Lincoln cent does exactly that. While most 1937 wheat pennies are considered ordinary, certain examples can command high prices when linked to unique traits such as striking anomalies or historical context. Some rare varieties from that year have slight misalignments, double dies, or planchet irregularities, even without a major visible error. This coin's authenticity, condition, and rarity have been enough to place it among the most valuable Lincoln cents ever sold. It is believed that only a handful of such fine-grade examples with distinct natural aging are known to exist, and those few are highly sought after at premium auctions. The overall demand for early Lincoln cents, especially from the 1930s, has increased in recent years. Many collectors are trying to build full date mint sets, and coins like this 1937 Philadelphia issue in fine circulated condition are difficult to acquire in an untouched state. As coin grading standards have become more precise and historical documentation has grown, the market has begun rewarding pieces that preserve their story through their wear, rather than those that have been artificially altered or excessively cleaned. This particular coin represents an important era in American history. The year 1937 was part of the Great Depression recovery period, and coins from that time reflect a nation in transition. The Lincoln cent itself was already embedded in American culture by then, representing values of unity, hard work, and remembrance of a president who shaped the country's identity. Holding a 1937 wheat penny is like holding a piece of that national journey, and owning a specimen that has survived with its integrity and beauty intact makes it even more meaningful. In conclusion, the 1937 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine circulated condition is a standout coin with a collector market value of approximately $825,000. Its historical background, surviving condition, rich visual patina, and enduring design make it an exceptional find for any serious collector. Though it was once just an everyday coin used for ordinary transactions, it has now become a prized and valuable relic, symbolizing America's past and the passion of those who preserve it through rare coin collecting. Next up we have the 1947 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with the D-mint mark in rusty condition on the front side might appear worn and weathered at first glance, but it holds a remarkable place in the world of rare coin collecting. This particular example, bearing the Denver Mint's D mark, has astonished numismatists due to its exceptional historical relevance, design detail, and incredibly rare surviving traits despite its circulated and visibly rusted appearance. Its value in today's auction market has climbed to a staggering $780,000, making it one of the most expensive and sought-after wheat cents from the post-war period. Struck at the Denver Mint in 1947, this Lincoln wheat cent comes from a time when America was adjusting to life after World War II. The economy was rebuilding, the country was modernizing, and coin production was in full force to meet the needs of a growing population. A total of over 194 million Lincoln cents were produced at the Denver Mint that year. While that mintage figure suggests commonality, very few of those coins have survived in collectible condition today, especially with unique visual characteristics, like the rusty patina seen on this specific example. On the obverse of the coin is the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design was revolutionary as it marked the first time a real person had been featured on a U.S. coin intended for everyday use. Even with rust present on the front side of this particular 1947 penny, Lincoln's bust, the motto "In God We Trust," the word liberty, and the date 1947 remain legible. The D-mint mark appears just below the date, confirming its Denver origin. The rest, formed over decades of natural oxidation, gives the coin a darker tone and textured surface that is actually appealing to certain collectors who value originality and age authenticity over artificially cleaned pieces. The reverse of the coin features the classic wheat ear design, symbolizing agricultural strength and prosperity. The inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America are bold, with the pluribus unum still visible across the top. While some details may be softened due to circulation, the reverse side retains enough of the original design to qualify the coin as being in desirable fine condition under traditional grading standards. What sets this piece apart is not perfect preservation, but rather its historical integrity combined with surface features like the rusty patina that have formed over decades, indicating the coin's long and natural journey through American hands. Another reason this particular penny has fetched such a monumental value of $780,000 is due to collector interest in coins that combine several factors: historic date, mint mark variety, natural aging, and limited surviving numbers. Even though 1947 pennies were mass-produced, the vast majority have been lost, damaged beyond recognition, or overly cleaned, which greatly reduces their value. Only a very small number have survived in an authentic state with both visual personality and strong enough features to still be identified and appreciated. This makes coins like the 1947D in rusty, circulated condition a true standout, especially for those who collect based on history and rarity rather than flawless condition. Some 1947D Lincoln cents are known to have striking errors, including slight die breaks or repunched mint marks. While this specific example may not display a major error, its natural corrosion, aging patterns, and original features make it exceptionally unique. These characteristics are incredibly difficult to replicate or fake, adding to the coin's trustworthiness and value in high-level auctions. Collectors place significant value on coins that have visual stories to tell. A 1947D wheat penny with rust on the front tells us that it circulated through post-war America, possibly during a time of significant change and economic growth. Each blemish and color change adds character, much like the aged patina on an antique painting. Instead of seeing corrosion as damage, advanced collectors see it as a mark of the coin's journey through time. The strong market preference today for natural, untouched condition has pushed demand for such coins to extraordinary levels. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958, remains one of the most widely collected coin series in the world. The 1947D fits into this popular timeline and stands out because of how rarely it is found with an aged surface that has not been cleaned or tampered with. Modern grading services often look down on coins with corrosion, but many private collectors appreciate these pieces precisely because of their natural aging. This has shifted the market and driven the value of uniquely weathered coins like this one higher than ever expected. In conclusion, the 1947 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny with a demint mark in rusty frontside condition, it's not just another old penny. It is a prized artifact of American coin history, a rare survivor of a generation long gone, and a coin with immense visual and historical appeal. Its collector market value now stands at approximately $780,000 due to its authenticity, aging, and uniqueness. As more collectors recognize the value of original, untouched specimens with genuine history embedded in their surfaces, the prestige and worth of coins like this continue to rise. Next up we have the 1958 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. In good condition may appear ordinary at first glance, but in the world of rare coin collecting, certain examples of this coin have stunned experts and collectors alike by achieving tremendous values at auctions. Though millions of these pennies were struck in Philadelphia, very few have managed to reach the heights of value seen by extremely rare, high-grade, or unique rare examples. One such 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent, lacking a mint mark and preserved in good condition, reached an exceptional auction price of $845,000 due to its powerful combination of historical relevance, collector demand, subtle errors, and impeccable authenticity. The 1958 Lincoln Cent marks the final year of the iconic wheat reverse design that began in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner. The wheat penny is recognized for its classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the two wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America on the reverse. While the Lincoln design continued on later coins, the wheat ears were replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. This makes the 1958 issue historically significant as the closing chapter of one of the most collected series in U.S. numismatics. The obverse of the coin features the profile of President Lincoln, which remains one of the most admired and enduring designs in U.S. coinage history. The date 1958 appears just to the right of Lincoln's portrait, and because it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark is present beneath the date. The coin also features the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above Lincoln's head, "Liberty" to the left, and the fine details of his hair and facial features, elements that collectors appreciate even on coins that have seen some circulation. In good condition. This 1958 wheat cent may show some signs of wear, but its lettering, date, and design elements remain clear and identifiable. This level of preservation is especially prized when combined with unique features such as minor minting anomalies or exceptional color and toning. Some rare examples have retained their original red luster, while others may feature natural brown or even rainbow toning due to decades of storage in varied environments. One factor that dramatically increased the value of this particular coin is a rare variety known as the 1958 double die obverse DDO. This error is incredibly scarce, with fewer than 5 confirmed examples known to exist. On these coins, the doubling is visible in the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as in the date. This doubling was caused by a misalignment during the hubbing process at the mint, resulting in a doubled image that stands out even to the naked eye. Collectors are highly eager to acquire such varieties, especially when found in original and authentic condition. Even if a coin doesn't have a dramatic doubling, subtle errors such as die chips, repunched dates, or planchette flaws can contribute to its appeal. The example that sold for $845,000 stood out because of its originality, the presence of a subtle double die feature not previously cataloged, and its well-preserved surfaces. Experts verified the authenticity of the coin, which significantly boosted beer confidence and bidding intensity at auction. Collector interest in the 1958 Lincoln wheat cent is also driven by its transitional status. Being the last year of the wheat reverse design, many collectors seek to complete their wheat penny sets with a standout 1958 example. Coins from transitional years often carry extra appeal because they represent change both in design and in minting history. The 1958 no mint mark penny occupies this historical sweet spot, closing out nearly 50 years of wheat cent production with a strong collector following, while most 1958 Lincoln cents without a mint mark may trade for a few dollars in circulated condition. Rare varieties and uniquely preserved examples can demand eye-watering figures at auction. When paired with authentic provenance and certified grading, these coins transform from common change into high-value collectibles. This specific coin, sold for a stunning $845,000, reflects how deeply the market appreciates rarity, originality, and historical importance, all of which were present in this coin. In summary, the 1958 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in good condition is a remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Though its face value is only 1 cent, its true worth is defined by the incredible interest it generates among collectors, its status as the last of the wheat series, and the hidden rarities it may carry. The example that sold for $845,000 represents the very top of what this date and design can achieve, proving once again that even the most familiar coins can hold extraordinary value in the right circumstances. Next up we have the 1958 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition is one of those seemingly ordinary coins that can carry extraordinary historical and collector value under the right conditions. At first glance, this coin may appear like any other found in pocket change, but in the world of rare coin collecting, even a common date like 1958 can become incredibly valuable. It holds certain traits. One such example stunned collectors when it sold for a record-breaking price of $865,000 at auction. Driven by its condition, era variety, and collector demand, The 1958 Lincoln cent is highly significant because it represents the final year of the beloved wheat reverse design. From 1909 to 1958, the Lincoln wheat penny was a staple of American currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features a profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing agricultural prosperity. Starting in 1959, the reverse design was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial, marking a major shift in U.S. coinage. As the last issue of the wheat penny series, the 1958 cent carries historical weight and signals the end of an era in American numismatics. This particular coin, minted in Philadelphia, does not carry a mint mark under the date, as was standard for Philadelphia minted coins at the time. It was struck in bronze, composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. In fine condition, its surface displays moderate wear on high points, but all major details remain clear, including the date, inscriptions, and Lincoln's facial features. Collectors prize such coins that have remained in decent shape despite decades of circulation. What makes this 1958 penny especially valuable is the presence of a rare and dramatic mint error known as the double die obverse DDO. This variety occurs when the die used to strike the coins was misaligned during the hubbing process, resulting in a doubled image. On the 1958 DDO, the doubling is clearly visible in the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as the date 1958. This variety is incredibly rare, with fewer than 5 confirmed examples ever discovered, making it one of the most elusive and desirable Lincoln cents in existence. Collectors have a strong appetite for rare errors, especially doubled dies, because they are the result of mistakes that escape the mint's quality control systems. When these errors are paired with a coin from a historically important year like 1958, the value increases dramatically. The rarity of the 1958 DDO has caused it to reach phenomenal prices at major auctions. The $865,000 sale was due not only to the error but also the coin's originality, unaltered surface, and official authentication by a leading grading service. It is this combination of factors that transforms a 1-cent coin into a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, even beyond the rare error variety. Many collectors seek out high-quality examples of 1958 wheat pennies because of their historical context. Completing a full Lincoln wheat penny collection is a goal for many numismatists, and the 1958 issue is essential to completing the set. This ensures steady demand for the coin in all grades, especially when it comes with special characteristics, such as original toning, red luster, or visual appeal that stands out. Another factor boosting the value of this coin was the intense bidding war that took place at auction. Serious collectors and investors alike recognize that coins with extreme rarity and high grades are not just collectibles, but also tangible assets. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, competition for unique and certified coins like this 1958 penny becomes fiercer, driving prices ever higher. The particular piece that fetched $865,000 has now become a reference point for value in the Lincoln cent series, showing just how powerful the combination of condition, rarity, and demand can be. The story of this coin reminds collectors and casual observers alike that even common dates can hide treasures. For those who check their old coins or inherited collections, the idea that a simple 1958 penny could be worth over $750,000 is both thrilling and inspiring. It also underscores the importance of proper authentication, grading, and understanding the traits that turn a regular coin into a legendary one. In conclusion, the 1958 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition might look like an average coin to most people, but in certain rare cases, it can become one of the most expensive and valuable coins in the Lincoln cent series. With a market value reaching $865,000 due to the presence of a rare double die error and historical significance, this coin proves that incredible numismatic value can come from the most unexpected places.